Hey everyone, this is Jason Shields, and this is my first question and answer video from all of you who sent in your questions and comments. First one says, Dear Jason, I love your videos. You are so hot in those muscle shirts. Would you be willing to do a strip tease for us? Grandma, how many times have I had to tell you that these question and answer videos are for my YouTube fans and my clients, okay? All 10 of them. Now, you're just going to have to wait till Thursday night, ladies' night, at the club, where I do perform my routine regularly, okay? And by the way, if you're going to bring your friend Gladys from Bingo, make sure that when she goes to tip next time, not to use brand new dollar bills. They give us paper cuts. I'm teasing everyone. I don't strip on Thursdays. I strip on Fridays. Okay, let's see here. The real question of the week comes from Suzanne in Muncie, Indiana, where she asks, let's get the questions up here. Do you see this? Alright. The question of the week comes from Suzanne in Muncie, Indiana. I'm going to get these stupid question marks off me. Okay. Suzanne asks, Dear Jason, are all children born psychic? And what can we do as parents and grandparents to encourage that gift so that they don't lose it? That's a great question. I actually get this all the time. Yes, we are all born psychic. Children are especially psychic. If you look at newborns in their crib, it's a prime example. When they learn how to smile in the first month or so, and that they kind of look up in the corner and up at the ceiling where there's no one really there, but they're cooing and laughing and kind of smiling. Well, when they're smiling and they're kind of cooing and just staring, who do you think that they're staring at? All right? They actually see our angels and loved ones from the other side. And I can remember my grandmother teaching me this earlier on when I was just a kid. But as children, though, we naturally have a built-in intuition or intuitive sense. But we're taught later, around the ages of 4 and 5, to around preschool and kindergarten, to squelch that, to not trust our gut or to not see those things. And people, the authority figures, come in and tell us not to have imaginary friends or to even believe in spiritual things, but to believe in authoritarian, their rules. But I can remember sitting down with my grandmother and having the talk, not the text talk, the psychic talk. My grandmother was psychic, and she knew that I could see things as a child. And she sat down with me one evening and said, basically, she explained to me, Jason, speaking of her and I, are special, that we see things differently than the normal person, than the average person, not normal, the average person. And so she explained it to me that, it's a great gift, and never stop listening to your intuition or never stop listening or seeing the spirits, okay? So my first piece of advice would be to parents is that you need to give your kids permission to see these things. Okay, you don't want to say, oh, little Johnny, forget about that. You're just imagining this. No, ask them questions. Who are you seeing? What are you seeing? Ask them detailed questions when they get old enough to answer. Um, they need to know how special it is and what a great gift the psychic ability is. That psychic gift of intuition that God has given all of us. So that's the first piece of advice. So let them know it's okay to see angels and it's okay to see spirits and ghosts. Second, engage them and actively. And I mean, have them draw pictures or get on paintbrush on the computer and have them draw what they see. Okay, there's a lot of colors on there they can use, or crayons or markers, and just have them draw pictures of what they see. It's amazing some of the details that I've seen many kids draw of what they see, of their grandparents who have died, even siblings whom they've lost at an early age. It's amazing. It's really truly amazing. And then of course third, have the talk, not the sex talk, but the psychic talk, and let them know that even though it's okay for them to see these things, that it's not necessarily wise for them to tell others, like at school or their authoritarian figures out there, because not everyone, or actually the majority of people on this earth, really are not open to that. There's just a specific group of people who are actually open to um, the other side, and of course it's getting easier and better. So, but Suzanne, thank you for your question, and I hope I answered it correctly or to your liking. And you receive a free DCOS numerology chart for yourself or a loved one. So we're going to be sending that to you and to get your information. And if you'd like to ask me a question, and friend me on Facebook, or you can visit www.jasonshields.org and just click on the contact page and just fill out the form and send me your question. And if you're chosen, you're going to receive a prize for that week. So we're going to have some pretty cool prizes coming up, like $50 gift certificates and $20 gas cards. So, but in order to win, though, you have to watch my videos. So make sure that you subscribe and that you spread the word. So thank you so much. Namaste, and I love you all. Take care.